What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Greasy25, and today, man, it's crazy, man. The NBA season this season has been really crazy because with Kyrie leaving and the Cavs and just all these trade rumors going on, it's going to be crazy. With us heading to the All Star break, it's going to be a weird, but at the same time a good second half of the NBA season because we have some good trades going on and some bad trades going on in the NBA. So first on the list is Anthony Davis. So there is going to be some transitions of different teams that I'm using in this video. So I just want to make that clear. Um, the transitions that so not that so yeah the transition is just going to be me playing as the team that the person is on that might get traded and the team that they might get traded to. So for example, Anthony Davis might go to Golden State, and man, this is probably going to be one of the craziest trades of all time because we half of the NBA hates the Golden State Warriors. And the only people that really like the Golden State Warriors is the Golden State Warriors fans. No one doesn't respect them. No one doesn't do anything. No one doesn't like KD. No one doesn't like Curry. No one doesn't like Clay. I mean, I respect Clay. Clay is alright. No one doesn't like Draymond and Zaza, and it's just crazy, man. So we're just gonna talk about this trade. We're gonna talk about these trades and like what could be and what could the future be like, and it's just gonna be crazy, man. So I think this trade is probably going to be probably one of the craziest. Oh yeah, we're back with that music. Y'all remember this music that we used to have back in the summer? So what I want to say about this trade, it's going to be crazy because we have how many? One, two, three, four superstars on one team. And if they do this, it's going to be five superstars. But it might be still be four because they might trade away Draymond Green probably a draft pick, but we don't know yet. This is just a rumor. We don't know if this trade is going to happen, but if this happens, this is going to be a crazy trade, guys. And like if like and also Anthony Davis said he wants to win a ring with the Pelicans. And if they do this trade, no one is going to like Anthony Davis. He's going to lose a lot of fans. He's going to lose a lot of respect. And it's just going to be crazy, man. So that's what my opinion is. So next on the list is, of course, DeAndre Jordan and Tristan Thompson, man. So this trade's been going on for almost about a year now, and it might happen this season. They're thinking about trading either Isaiah Thomas and Tristan Thompson to the Clippers for DeAndre Jordan. And if this happens, man, Cleveland this season has been suckish. Like they don't have the good potential like they had last season. With Kyrie gone, it's not right. LeBron can't carry them. After being blown out by the Raptors, the Timberwolves, and yesterday OKC, it's been confirmed that he might leave this season. We don't know what team LeBron will go to, but that's not the story. The story is like if he stays with Cleveland, they might go to the finals if they get DeAndre Jordan. He can play defense, he can drive, but he can't shoot. He can't shoot free throws, man. That's sad. That's sad, man. He can dunk. Like he's a bad man. Better than Tristan. Tristan, I feel like he's not the best center in the for Cleveland. And then if they trade away Isaiah Thomas, like Isaiah Thomas been traded to so many teams. He was originally drafted to the Kings. Then he got drafted to then he got traded to the Suns. Then he got traded to the Celtics. And now he's with Cleveland. So if they do this trade, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be a crazy, overpowered team with Isaiah Thomas, Kyle Korver, especially for the bench and everything. It can probably solve some problems with Cleveland. And then Tyronn Lue is in danger of losing his job. So hopefully, if they trade DeAndre Jordan, it should be okay, and hopefully they can go to the finals. So next on the list is George Hill. That's why I'm using the Sacramento Kings. George Hill, man. This man is good. he's not the best player, but he's a good player, man. He's a good player. And the reason why that this is probably a good trade because he might get traded to Cleveland, and he was with wasn't he with Utah last season? He was with Utah Jazz last season. And they went to the playoffs. They got eliminated by the Golden State Warriors. But George Hill, he can shoot. He can drive a little bit. He can't shoot mid range, but he's a good shooter, man. And I think they might trade. I don't know who they're going to trade if they get George Hill to Cleveland. I don't know who they're going to trade, but it's going to be a good trade though. It's going to be a good trade. I don't know. I don't know. Will they start him? They could trade him for J.R. Smith. I don't know, but I don't know what's going to happen. We got to find out. And this is just a rumor. This is a rumor. We don't know if this is going to happen. But if it does happen, it's going to be an crazy season, man, for second half. And George Hill, he's been in the league for a while, but people didn't really get to start and know his name until last season with the Jazz. But he was with more teams. I think he was with the Pacers. He's been to a lot of teams. But if they trade JR, I don't know what will the impact be for the Cavaliers, because the Cavaliers, if LeBron leaves, I don't know what's going to happen to him. Because remember when LeBron left, they were so trash and they would keep getting first in the draft and everything. They still were trash until LeBron came back and they won a championship, and they went to the championship and they lost and lost. So I don't know what this is going to look like. I don't know who they're going to trade if they get George Hill. There's just so much stuff going on this season, and with the All-Star break coming up, and it's going to be crazy, man. And I don't know what's going to happen to some of these teams if they lose some of their good players. Like George Hill is probably one of the best players on the Kings right now. Him, De'Aaron Fox, and probably Zach Randolph, and Vince Carter. Those are the best players on the team. And like the Sacramento Kings, they're a real young team, and if they lose George Hill, I mean, the only people they're going to have left is Zach Randolph, Vince Carter, and De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is fast, I'm not going to lie. But I don't know, man. It's just crazy how this season has been, and then with everyone getting injured and in their careers, and then this free agency coming up with some people's contracts ending. It's just going to be crazy to see what could happen, and I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy. But George Hill, I think that would be an okay trade. I don't say it's going to be the best trade in this list that I'm talking about, but it's going to be a good trade. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Hold on, let me get ISO. Oh, 20 has me cross. I had to pass it. All right, so yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the Kings, and I want to know what's going to happen with the Kings if they lose George Hill. I want to know what would they look like, who would and what would the chemistry be with him leaving, because the Kings haven't been to the playoffs in years and years. And I thought the Kings were fully rebuilt this season with George Hill because they got Vince Carter, Zach Randolph, my boy Frank Mason holding it down from Petersburg, represent. And yeah, man. So I don't know what the chemistry is going to be like if he does leave or gets traded. So they changed the trade deadline like the trade deadline used to be after the All-Star game, but now it's before it. But yeah, man, we don't know what they're going to look like. So next on the list is the one and only Kemba Walker. So we just heard about this news about 2 or 3 days ago about Kemba Walker being traded. And there's 3 teams that he might get traded to. He might get traded to the Spurs, of course the Spurs, I meant to say, the Timberwolves, the Suns, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, if he goes to the Spurs, this is going to be an amazing trade. But at the same time, it might be a bad trade because what's going to happen to Charlotte? Who are they going to trade to Charlotte? It can't be Tony Parker. If they trade Tony Parker, I mean, the chemistry is not going to be like great with Kemba. And then on the second hand, Kemba and Dwight are a duo this season. They're carrying the Hornets, especially Dwight. Dwight he's been dropping a lot of double doubles, getting ankle breakers. Like I'm starting to see some prime in Dwight Howard again. I really am. And Kemba, he's an amazing point guard. He's so underrated, and people don't look up to him because he plays with the Hornets. Same thing with Damian Lillard. He's underrated. There's a lot of underrated point guards. Dennis Schroeder. Um, there's a lot of underrated point guards out there, and this could be some good chemistry for the Spurs because you got Kemba Walker, you got Danny Green, you got Kawhi Leonard, you got LaMarcus Aldridge, and you got Pau Gasol, and then their bench is okay because they got who's on their bench this season? Rudy Gay, I think he's injured right now actually. Rudy Gay, who else is on the bench? Ginobili. So this might because the Spurs go to not to the championship, to the playoffs every year. They always make it to the second round, but they can never get. They can't find the answer. If Kawhi didn't get injured last season, probably they could have beat the Warriors, but that's not the case here. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the Charlotte Hornets. I know Dwight cannot carry them by himself. He can't carry the team by himself. And Tony Parker, it's time for him. Like he's getting old. I think he's like in his late 30s. Maybe he's in his 40s. I have no idea. But Tony Parker's a good point guard. He's not really good like he used to be. But I don't know, man. And then on the other hand, if he goes to Cleveland, oh my God. Cleveland will be OP, but that's not going to happen because why would you trade Isaiah Thomas? I know he's getting tired of being traded. He has been traded to the Suns, the Celtics, and now Cleveland. And if he gets traded to the Hornets it's going to be crazy. Or if they put him on the bench, I don't know, man. We got to find out. They might put Kemba on the bench, but we don't know. And then the Timberwolves. Don't get me started with the Timberwolves, man. The Timberwolves will be overpowered. When I say overpowered, it's going to be crazy because if they get him, Jeff Teague, when he was with Atlanta Hawks back when we went 60-22 about almost 3 years ago, we were OP, and then the season after that we were still OP. We didn't have the mentality like we had last season. But after Jeff Teague going to the Pacers and now he's with the Timberwolves, he's doing good with the Timberwolves, and he might finally win a championship this season. We don't know yet. But the Timberwolves are going to the playoffs, and he's a good point guard. But I don't think he can. He's not the best all around player. Like he's short and he can't shoot. I mean he can shoot, but his jumper is kind of flat. Oh my God, y'all saw that dunk though. His jumper is kind of flat, and I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy to see. And what else? What else, man? With Kemba coming in the picture, it might be really good with him. Who else? With Kemba, you got Jimmy Butler. You got who's playing small forward? Crap, who's playing small forward for the Timberwolves? Alright, this is gonna have to take a minute to think. Jesus, who's playing small forward? I forgot who's playing small forward for the Timberwolves, but whoever's playing small forward for the Timberwolves, it's going to be good to see. And then Todd Gibson and Karl Anthony Towns, but at the same time, they could bench Jeff Teague because they need another good point guard to come off the bench for the Timberwolves with him and Jamal Crawford coming off the bench. Oh wait, small forward's Andrew Wiggins. God, I'm stupid. Andrew Wiggins, guys. Andrew Wiggins, he's really good, and that will be good for everyone to connect with each other. And that can basically put the team chemistry to 100%. If they do that, they can put the team chemistry to 100%. And then I don't know what's going to happen with the freaking Hornets, man, and him. And then at the same time, if Jeff T gets traded to the Hornets or whatever, or gets it's not going to be a good matchup with him and Dwight. They never been on the same team before. They were almost on the same team last season if Jeff Teague would have stayed with Atlanta, but I don't know, man. So we gotta see. So I think I'm gonna wrap up that trade rumor list. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the video, man. Um, there's only like 2 minutes left. Like you know what? Let me talk about some couple of stuff for this YouTube channel. I know I've been slacking. School's been getting in the way, and then I promise I'm gonna be dropping some videos. I will be dropping another video probably next Saturday, next Friday. I'm trying to upload on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays when I have the break and stuff, cause you know school and stuff. And then um, I'm going to be having some more 2K Park gameplay coming for you guys soon. In the next couple of days, I'm going to be dropping a couple more videos, a couple more bangers. I'm going to be dropping some Call of Duty World War II gameplay. I know what I saw when I dropped the video back during the summer when the beta was going on. I saw you guys really enjoyed it. So I might come back to some more Call of Duty. I might come back with some more GTA, um, some more Let's Play series. I really enjoy doing Let's Plays. I don't know what's the next series going to be that we'll be playing. I don't know. We did Infamous. We did Batman Telltale. I don't know what's going to be the next Let's Play to do. But hopefully in the future it'll be good. Hold on. I want to do... Oh, look at this. Watch this. And one! Get off me. Get off me. You can't... Look. You can't stop me. Get up, man. Get up. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, man. Hold up. But yeah, guys, so that's all I'm gonna talk about. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the video, man. Let's get this video to 2 likes, man. It was a lot of gameplay recording. But let's get this video to 2 likes. Hopefully I can see you guys soon. Let me know if you want more NBA discussion videos, and I'll keep you guys updated with some roster changes or anything for teams. I'll keep you guys posted. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.